Welcome back to LPB Racing. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and we hope you enjoy the content that you're about to see. LPB Racing presents the LPB Super Formula World Championship. This is round 7, race 3 from Monza. Hi everyone, and welcome back to LPB Racing for the LPB Super Formula World Championship here on GTSPORT. This is round 7, race 3 from Monza, and this is the last race of the season. So let's take you through the grid for this one then. So it is Jamo on pole position then, with Bidster in second place in the McLaren, so the Casual Honda on pole, Bidster McLaren second. Third for Neil Farmack in the 7-Up Jordan, with Keith fourth in the Williams. We then have Blake in 5th in the Red Bull car, but on the super soft tyre, so have to watch out for him. And Tim as well, 6th place in the Williams on the super soft tyre as well. Then we have Rodders 7th on the mediums in the Renault. And then we have TY 8th in the independent car. Will is 9th in the Jordan, with Nifty Dark Ninja in 10th in the Mercedes. Brad is in the Renault 11th, with Firepower in the Castrol Honda in 12th. Red Bull 13th in the Red Bull. Stevie in 14th in the Mercedes, and Woo Woo at the back of the grid in the independent Ferrari. So let's crack on with the race. Last one of the season, guys, between Bidster and TY for the championship. TY just needs to finish in some decent points places, and Bidster needs to win the race with TY right down the order, probably in like 9th or lower. So off we go, green light, and away we go down towards turn 1. Everyone gets a decent start. Your weight runners are TY on 100 kilo, Bidster 80 kilo, Jamo 60, Neil 40, Stevie 20. As we go down towards the first corner, all together now. Blaney takes the lead from Jamo on the inside curb. Then we've got 3 cars together and a bit of a traffic jam in the middle of the pack as we go exit the corner. Tim's off on the gravel as well. Woo Woo knocks over the cones and sends them flying towards everyone. Red Bull to the inside of everyone there and makes up loads of places straight up through the field there, and Woo Woo as well up to the chicane. Everyone cleanly through the chicane up front. We've got, Jamo's off the track. He's off the track, Jamo. Where is he? There he is. Recovering there in the Castrol Honda. That's not a good start for Jamo to this last race of the season. Keith goes through the 7th place as well. Bradders leaves the door open, and Woo Woo looks down the inside in the independent Ferrari, but doesn't find a way through. Red Bull tucks in behind. Epic first few corners, that. Brilliant stuff. And now we've got Blaney in the lead then in the Red Bull, from Bidster second in the McLaren. Then we've got Neil third in the 7-Up Jordan, with Rodders 4th, TY 5th. If TY stays where he is, he'll be the champion. He needs to make sure that he doesn't finish any lower than 9th, I think. That's from what I've worked out. So we'll see how things go. But Bidster's on the back of Blake now, looking to try and take the lead if he can. Down Parabolica, let's have a look further back. There's Woo Woo, got a car going wide there. Who's that? That's Will. Will goes wide off at Parabolica, and Keith for Jamo, Woo Woo, and all the rest will go through, but Will now back in the draft. And it's a long race, it's a pit stop race, this one, half an hour, 20 laps of Monza, down to the first chicane, all together into the braking zone. Jamo brakes the latest into the corner first. Keith tucks himself in. Red Bull's got Will on the inside, and Red Bull will go wide out the corner, and Red Bull gets chucked backwards. There he is. Red Bull gets chucked backwards to 13th place. So not good for him. Further up front, there's Rodders 4th place. Blake and Bidster together, and Bidster attacking the Red Bull ahead and not able to find a way through into the first Lesmo and into the second Lesmo. Now not going to go for a move just yet, but just sticking on Blaney's back bumper. Blaney's on the super soft tyre, Bidster's on the medium, so this could be good for Bidster to pull him up the order and away from the pack if him and Neil can stick with the draft. The other car on super soft tyres is Tim, and I don't think Tim's any further up the field. No, he's in 12th place, Tim. We've got Woo Woo and Keith alongside each other though. Let's have a look. The Ferrari goes on the inside of the Williams into 7th place. And out of the Scari we go, and Will trying to catch up to Keith as well. We've got Stevie on the back of this bunch, not able to make much progress in this one, but we'll see how the race develops. Bradders on the inside of Tim there in the Renault. Bradders on the inside. Red Bull goes to dive to the inside of both of them, and there's no way they're going to make that move stick, but Red Bull to the inside of Tim now on the out of the corner, because Tim ran a bit wide, probably in reaction to what Red Bull was doing, to be honest, but Back on the draft now, Tim on the overtake, trying to get alongside Bradders again. Side by side into the chicane, Bradders on the inside line. Meanwhile, up ahead, Keith has got back past Woo Woo, and Red Bull and Bradders alongside each other, but Bradders has to settle for 13th, Red Bull up to 12th. Back up front, Bids has lost contact with Blake, and now he's got Neil Farmack to defend against, and Rodders and TY. His championship rival, Bids on the curb, 2 wheels, up towards the first Lesmo. Neil with a penalty there, 5/10 penalty for track limits there at the chicane. That will have to be served before the end of the lap. He gets rid of a little bit of it there, which is good news, and maybe another little lift into Ascari, and he'll get it all done. Well, that leaves Bids a bit more of a gap ahead. There's Tim being passed by Red Bull, and trying to get the cut back as well. Hopefully his teammate will help him out with the draft and not Tim, but now he does. The 2 Williams cars working together. The Red Bull will stick it down the inside. Tim defends the inside, but the Red Bull goes to the outside and tries to go through on the outside through Ascario, hopping over the curbs. Round the outside, he's still there. He's still here. It's incredible stuff. Red Bull on the inside, Tim giving him the squeeze, saying, alright mate, if you're going to play rough, I can play rough as well. Down to Parabolica, and Tim holds position on the outside line and gets a good run out the corner and holds Red Bull off. But is that just for now, or is that a permanent thing? We'll not have to see, but Red Bull will fight back. We know that. Red Bull will fight to the end. Meanwhile, speaking of fight, Blakeney and Bids together, and Bids right on the back of Blakeney again. There's Neil, Rodders and TY, and now we've got the rest coming into the chicane. Keith holds off Red Bull. Tim goes for the cutback on him, but finds the nose cone hitting the diffuser of the Red Bull and goes backwards, and Bradders goes through now to 10th place. Very close everywhere, battles everywhere in this race. Remember, Tim and Blake on the super soft tyres, and they will have to run the mediums later on. Everyone else on the mediums, and they will have to run the super softs later on in the race as well. Down to the first Lesmo. Tim to the inside of Bradders, having a little steep through, but no way through there. Woo attacking him as well, but again defends from the Ferrari, and there's no way through for the independent Ferrari. Woo running the Fernando Alonso Ferrari colours from back in the 2014 time, 2013-14 time. Back to the leaders. Blakeney still leads the way, but he's not pulling out the gap he needs for the super soft tyres. He needs to be trying to lose the draft with the others if he can, but Bids to Neil and Rodders are not making that happen. TY's trying to stick with the lead group, but remember, he's on 100 kilos. Bids is on 80 kilos, but pushing like hell. Neil's on 40 kilos, so they've got weight on. Rodders looking for the overtake now in the Renault, but Neil Farmack pulls out from behind Bidster and looks to make the move in towards the first chicane. Down to the first chicane. We've got a car in the pits, we'll have a look at that in a minute as we go into the chicane. I think it's Tim getting rid of the super soft tyres already, but it's a bit early if you ask me. See how it goes. There's Tim. Oh no, it's not Tim in the pits, it's someone. It's Jamo. Jamo's been in the pits and he's gone onto the super soft tyre early, so that could be something to watch out for with Jamo on the super soft tyre this early. He must have thought it'll last the distance for definite, so we'll have to see how it goes. But Jamo going for a bit of a change of strategy there, and we'll see how Jamo fares later on in the race. Because remember, this track isn't really a tyre wearing track as such, so that could be a valid strategy. We'll see how things go, because Blake's done 5 laps and there's only a tiny bit of wear on the front of them super soft tyres. So we'll see what people do. Meanwhile, Bids are under attack from Neil Farmack, the Jordan wanting that second place. Bids are doing what he can for the championship, but at the minute TY will be champion if it finishes as it is now. And then we've got Woo Woo holding off Keith. Sorry, ahead of Keith now. Was behind him, but now Woo went to 8th place. Keith down to 9th, and then further up we've got Tim 12th. Firepower still sticking with this pack in 13th, and not much wear on those super soft tyres for Tim, so he needs to try and use the tyres to the best of his advantage at the minute while he's on them, but not able to have quite the pace of the others. He's catching Nifty a bit out of this corner, but Nifty did run wide on the last corner. There goes Tim, the overtake on the inside. Look, cars ahead. Oops, sorry guys, just jumped a bit too further forward there. There's Bradders on the back of Keith. Here's these two, Tim on the inside of Nifty Dark Ninja, and takes the position from the Mercedes driver. The Williams moves up into 11th place. Jamo there on the tyres there. Tim fast lap last time round, 129.8. See if Jamo's gone any faster than that, because on the new tyres he should go faster, but obviously that other one was his out lap, so we'll see this time round what he does. So there's your leader, Blake, in first place. Blakeney 7 in the lead. Bidster second, Neil Farmack is third, Rodders 4th, TY 5th, still the same top 5 in this race. Neil looks to the inside of the Scari again, but Bidster's having none of it. No way through, and Bidster's not used any of his overtake yet, so he must be waiting for that with the super softs for later in the race in case he needs to use it, which is sensible. Neil's already on his now, he's looking for the move. Goes to the inside, Bidster's not going to defend it too much. Breaking to Parabolica, Bidster holds it around the outside, and will he hold position? I think he might just do it, we'll have to see, but the side by side on the straight now, contact between the two as we straighten out onto the straight. And across the line, Bidster trying to use Blake's draft to his advantage, Neil Farmack using the boost to try and keep himself going. Side by side into turn 1, Neil Farmack gets the inside line, goes wide, Bidster runs a bit deep in as well, but Neil Farmack's got the move done now unless Bidster can get on a cut back on the power. I don't think he can do it. And now Neil Farmack takes position in second place. Further back, Woo still 8th, Keith 9th, Bradders 10th, now he splits the two Williams cars, Tim in 11th. Back to the leading scrap, Neil Farmack ahead of Bidster, and whoa! On the grass, kicking up the gravel dust on the way out the corner, and Rodders trying to hold off TY as well. TY's joined in with the pack, and that'll not be good for Bidster because he'll be able to see TY behind. He needs TY to finish lower than 10th in this race, I think, to get the championship, but we'll see how things go. TY looking good at the minute for the championship. If he can just stick to this rough position, it'll be in the bag for him. See how he goes. There's TY onto the straight. TY, the previous champion of the WTCR series on Tuesdays, and now looking to make it 2 in a row with the Super Formula World Championship as well. But we'll see if TY can actually get that in the bag. We've still got a long way of this race to go. 8 out of 20 now. Down towards the first chicane. There's Blake. He's now managed to pull the gap that he wants, but now he's got to see if he can just keep the gap ahead going as Neil Farmack passes Bidster into second place, Bidster down to third, Rodders 4th, TY 5th, car in the pits further back. Can't see who that was. That's Woo Woo comes out the pits, super soft tyres on his car now, lap 8 of 20, and Jamo is just behind him there in 14th, and the tyre's not wearing that much, so that could be a good call from them too. Going a bit earlier onto the soft tyres. Meanwhile, up ahead, we've got Bradders, Nifty Dark Ninja and Tim all in a fight for 9th place. Nifty having a look at Bradders in the Renault. We'll have a look into the chicane, knows the answer. He tucks in onto the racing line and follows the other cars through. Bradders lagging a bit there. That's not a good sign from Brad. Hopefully his connection can last till the end, but we'll see. Into the first Lesmo now. The thing is now, Woo and Jamo on these faster tyres have caught up to a pack, and that's not good because they're not going to be able to make up the time difference unless they can draft past them on the straight. Further up front, Neil Farmack in second, pulling away from Bids. Now Rodders having a look at third place. And Bids' tyre's a bit worse than the others around him because of the tyre wear. There's Bidster on the outside line, Rodders on the inside. Going round for another lap. The leaders stick with each other, and Red Bull's now caught up to the front runners as well. Red Bull has caught up to the front runners. And Bidster looks to the overtake. Neil Farmack defends the inside line a little bit, just moves his car slightly over on the straight just to let him know that I intend to cover this line if you go for the overtake. And oh, Stevie goes straight on, hits one of the bollards over onto the other side, and he respawns then back onto the track and into 7th place, but that's lost him a load of time there. Keith in 8th place, Tim 9th. Further back, let's all look and see if anyone else has passed each other. Woo-Woo's now in front of the pack ahead. Woo-Woo's got in front of the pack ahead. He's now past Bradders, Nifty and Firepower. He's now through in the 10th place. Jamo needs to get a move on. To the leaders. Blake still with a nice lead there. We're 31.444 last time round. Using the overtake while he's on the super soft tyres. Trying to get all the gap he can. Meanwhile in the background, Red Bull on the grass. On the gravel, sorry, in the background, TY has to back off. 129.2 for Red Bull, fastest lap of the race so far. Super soft tyres on his car, so he's pitted for the fresh tyres. See if that helps him as we go through the race. They are quite worn actually. I wonder if he started on them and I didn't notice, but Red Bull on the super soft tyres now, unless he's been scrubbing them that much. We go down towards Parabolica, Bidster right behind the diffuser of Neil Farmer. Will anyone pit this time round? Blakeney's gone round. Anyone else for the pits? This time round now, they all stay in each other's draft. Red Bull looking to make the overtake now. 3 wide, possibly even 4 wide if Red Bull pulls out for a move, and he's now using the slipstream of the 2 cars ahead to pass Rodders. And now he goes to the inside to pass Bidster, and he's going to get Neil, he's going to pass Bidster for definite. Red Bull making his way through the pack, that's how you do it. Red Bull being clean through the pack, and 3rd place is his now. Bidster and Rodders down to 4th and 5th places now. Car in the pits further back, just coming out now, that's Firepower. He's coming for the super soft tyres, halfway mark, might as well do it. A lot of cars will be pitting after that. Will's still on the medium tyres from the start of the race, I think, so medium tyres for Will, still struggling with his controller, having a lot of controller issues here for Will, unlucky in this championship so far. Red Bull now into 2nd, he's ahead of Neil Farmack. Neil Farmack and Bidster 3rd and 4th now, Red Bull up to 2nd, so it is a Red Bull 1-2 with Blakeney in the lead with Red Bull in the Red Bull in 2nd. I really wish he wouldn't be in a Red Bull sponsored car because it's annoying with the name. But into Ascari and now pulling away from the others. Further back in the pack we've got Tim with Keith not too far behind, and then we've got Woo attacking into Ascari. Woo on the inside, but now the Ferrari can't find a way through. Remember Woo's on the newer super soft tyres, they'll have more grip. Blakeney goes through this time, no pit stops this time round for him. Red Bull through as well. Neil Farmack through, and everyone else, Rodders, TY, Bidster all into the pits. Bidster fell to the back of the pack there as well, so Bidster must have made an error at Ascari or somewhere, and he's gone to the back of that pack. Tyres on, tyres off. Tyres off, tyres on, sorry, the other way around. And then in at the pit lane. Rodders leads him out the pitch. Super soft tyres on all 3 cars. Another car in the pits as well. Quite a few other people making pit stops as they go out of the first chicane. There's Bradders out the pit lane, nifted out Ninja as well. Was it Bradders out the pitch? Someone might have been battling there. Jambo trying to make his way through this pack, and he's not having as easy a time as Woo had. He's got a lot of trouble with traffic in this one. Now we've got Will in at the back as well, changing onto the super soft tyre as well. So a lot of pit stops being made there. Neil Farmack stayed out on the medium tyres. Will that hurt him or will that help him? One less lap on the super softs, unless he's trying to stick with Red Bull in the draft and trying to pull away. TY with Bidster right behind now. Bidster is not where he wants to be, because TY, if he's in front, definitely is going to win the championship. Definite gap there. And into Ascari. Very fast sequence of corners, 135 mph plus in these really high downforce super Formula cars. It's been a very, very entertaining championship. I'm sure we'll do this championship again in the near future, because it is a fantastic race quality from that you get from driving these cars. Onto the straight then, no one in front has pitted yet. Still Blake, Red Bull and Neil still go round. If they're not careful, this could be the new front runners. Go down towards the first corner. Bidster has a look at TY down the inside into turn 1. Will TY fighting for it? Yes, he is. He's going to try and stay in front of him. Tim now has a look at Bidster on the way out, but doesn't get any drive. And now Woo is on the back of this lot as well. Still with reasonably fresh super soft tyres, so it's helped him move up the pack for definite. But has he got the tyres at the end of the race? We'll have to find out. There's Rodders. Renault leading the independent car of TY from the McLaren of Bidster, from the Williams of Tim, and the independent car of Woo with a 0.5 second penalty, so 5/10 penalty there for Woo. Fast lap of the race as well on lap 9, a 128.6, and now he's had to get rid of that penalty, and he's now back in the draft, trying to catch up to the rest of the pack in front. Bidster will have got TY this time round now, sticking right to the back bumper of that car in front. TY TY on the move. Meanwhile, Tim on the move as well, looking at Bidster, looking to overtake him. Bidster on the overtake button now, try and defend from Tim. Into the cut, into the parabolica, the long right-hander. 130 mile an hour on the apex speed on exit, about 120 on the apex, 130 on the way out, and building now to 190 miles an hour down the straight. Bidster pulls out from behind TY, going for the overtake. He's pressing the overtake button now, and he's got to use all that before the end of the race. On the inside line, Bidster goes through. TY will try and hold station. Bidster gives him space. TY gets on the curb on the inside, and Bidster goes through with a good move there. Set TY up, so he didn't get much traction at the corner, and TY then finds himself in 6th place. Bidster moves up now. Bidster can only hope now and pray that TY gets shuffled down the field. And if not, TY will be champion. Just going to see what happens in this one. He's attacking Rodders now. No way through past the Renault just yet. Personal best for Bidster last time around, a 130.9, so he's putting some more coal on the fire. Meanwhile in front, Red Bull now takes the lead from Blake. Red Bull goes in front, so Blake, he might have let him through, or he just had the pace, but Red Bull on 130s and Blakeney on 31, 32s. I would imagine these guys will be in the next couple of laps to get their medium tyres on, and just any form of fresh rubber will help. Neil Farmack on medium tyres still going as well. The two Red Bulls keep going. Neil's into the pits. The pack behind is closing. There's Rodders, Bidster, TY. Neil Farmack comes out the pits. There he is. There's the pack behind. This is going to be close. Let's go on board with Neil Farmack and look back. There's Rodders and Bidster. He's just ahead past the exit line. Bidster passes Rodders, but now he's got Neil on fresh tyres in front of him. At the corner, Tim gets a good run out the last corner as well. Tries to get a good run on the other cars, but no way through. Neil Farmack's timed that to perfection. Fresh super soft tyres, 6 laps. He can abuse the living crap out of these tyres now. But the two Red Bulls in front could be in trouble if they don't pit soon. Bidster trying to pull away from the pack now, pushing hard over the curbs. Rodders, Tim, TY and Woo Woo doing the exact same thing. So have a little look back at the previous pack. We've just let you know we've got Keith and Jamo in a nice little battle on their own for the 10th and 11th places. With Keith on fresher super softs than Jamo. Then we've got Nifty on his own in 12th, Firepower 13th, Bradders 14th, Will 15th, but the main battle on track is this battle for 3rd place between Bidster, Neil, and also we've got Rodders, Tim, TY and Woo Woo as well, all very close together. And TY's gone down to 7th. He's lost, he's been passed there, must have been passed on the straight or made a mistake somewhere. TY down to 7th place, he doesn't want to drop too far down, otherwise Bidster could be in for a championship, but we'll see what happens. And now Red Bull and Blake, the two Red Bulls are in. The two Red Bulls are in different pit stalls, so there's no queuing up. There goes Neil Farmack, and now Tim's in as well. Tim's finally into the pits, that's going to lose him time. And now down the straight, where are the Red Bulls? There are the Red Bulls. Here comes Bidster and Neil down towards the first corner. Don't cross the white line because there's a car coming out of the pits. And the Red Bulls just keep the hold of the lead of the race, but they are on medium tyres. They are fresh, but the medium tyres, so we'll have to see what happens to them. But now, Bidster right on the back of Blake and Red Bull. He can smell points. TY can smell points there as well, but he just needs to stick with this pack. If TY stays in this pack, he will be champion. If he falls back to Stevie and Tim, he might not get it. Depending on where Bidster finishes, obviously. What a race for the end of the season. Lap 15 of 20 here, and this is epic action here from Monza. There's Blake holding off Bids into the second Lesmo. Blake and Bids gives him a little tap saying, come on Sunshine, move it. I've got a pack behind me and I've got Neil overtaking me. And Neil says, I'll oblige, let's go. And he gets the draft off Blake as well, but Bidster uses the overtake to keep ahead of Neil Farmack. This is why he saves the overtake at the end of the race, because it's very useful near the end. Out of Ascari, down the straight, looking to overtake Blake. Then we've got Rodders as well, looking to overtake Neil Farmack as well. Got it to the inside, he's not alongside enough, I don't think. I think he might tuck in here. Yes, he does. He brakes a bit earlier, tucks in. Woo Woo now ahead of TY. But TY looks for the fight back on the inside. Two red cars side by side, but no way through. Across the line. Brilliant stuff here. Red Bull leads. Blake second, Bidster third. Rodders looking to be fourth, but Neil Farr goes for lunge on the inside of Bidster, but I think that was more of an outbreaking manoeuvre. But no way through, and Blake has a little tap from Bids, but they all live to fight another day. Incredible. Stevie's not far off the back of this group either. Bids will be praying that Stevie catches this group up, and so does Tim, but there's not going to be many laps left in this race, unfortunately. There's Jamo and Keith still in the same order, with Keith 10th, Jamo 11th. We're now back to the front. Bidster hops the curbs, trying with all his might, but I don't think it's going to be good enough, because I think TY is going to have himself in exactly the right place at the right time to do what he needs to do. It looks like a second championship in a row heading the way of TY. We'll see how things go. Anything can happen in the last 4 laps of the race. Down to, up to Ascari, up through the rise. The 2 Red Bulls from the McLaren, from the Jordan, Renault, independent Ferrari and independent Blue Plus car, whatever you call that. But Woo off in the background. Woo goes off in the background. He must have made a mistake there out of the corner. TY's gone straight through, so TY would only go through if there wasn't any contact, because TY's a very respectful racer like that. So Woo makes a mistake out of Ascari and falls back off the pack a bit. He's got to spend now another half a lap or 2 or so just to try and catch up to the pack again. Stevie's loitering there, looking for another place. Back to the leaders. Neil Farmack in 3rd now, Bidster in 4th, trying to defend from Rodders, who's looking for a way through as well. Bidster to the inside of Neil Farmack on the outside line. Neil takes the inside, hits the curb. Bidster gets a good run out of the corner and just finds a gap on the inside. Through Curva Grande, side by side. Bidster's got the draft from the Red Bulls ahead. Now Neil's got the inside line into the next corner, not much overtake left in that Jordan. Into the second chicane. Blake slower now with the medium tyres. The other car's catching him right up. There's the defence from Rodders into the second Lesmo. A brilliant pack of racing. There's TY and Woo together as well. Cars darting left and right. The pressure is on. These are the last 3 and a bit laps of the championship. Quite a lot of scores to settle in this one as well. To Ascari, Red Bull still leads the way from Blake, still the Red Bull Racing 1-2, but it's the 7-up Jordan of Neil Farmack in 3rd with McLaren. Oh, Bidster in there, now we've got Rodders off the track. 5th place, goes wide, almost spins the car, stays where he is, and the 2 other red cars go past him, but Rodders, unlucky mistake there, but luckily still with the pack and didn't do a full spin, so very lucky to keep going there. Stevie gets rid of a penalty, could have been right on the back of that pack, but the penalty said otherwise. Everyone battling each other in this last race of the season. Neil Farmack a bit of a gap now on Bids after the little Rodders incident. It just spread the pack a tiny bit, but Neil Farmack now on the move. Woo and Rodders quite close together now, but all together into the first chicane. Stevie goes wide. Stevie couldn't catch up these guys. He's just making too many mistakes, pushing too hard. Tim will catch them, but it'll be too late by the end of the race, I think, by then. Keith and Jamo for the back, still 10th and 11th place for them respectively, so still having a good race. Back to the leaders. Red Bull from Blake, from Neil, from Bids. Up towards the first Lesmo. Everyone driving quite well at the front here, nice consistent driving, apart from the odd little off from other cars, but very good. And a good racing as well. Not much in the way of contact so far. I don't want to try and jinx that, but very good racing so far. I think this is the car before the last 2-lap storm of pushing for all the points you can get. Woo and TY alongside each other into Ascari, and Woo takes position. 5th place for the Fernando Alonso livery car of Woo. How fitting to run the red Ferrari Alonso livery at Monza. Very fitting indeed. Red Bull through Parabolica, looking ever more secure for the win, but again he's going to watch that draft behind. Blake now doing what he can for his teammate and for the overall, and they stick to the right hand side to get at the draft, and now they move across to the racing line. 2 laps to go at Monza, the last 2 laps of the championship. Everyone braking hard into the first corner. Neil Farmack closes right upon Blake and hits him, and then Bidster hits the back of Neil because Neil slows down now. Blake spun now. Blake spun round. What a shame! I jinxed it with the contact. What a shame there. And Blake then gets going, but Neil Farmack gets going. I would imagine there'll be a microphone discussion on that, and Neil Farmack will have said, "Oh, just get going," but Neil slowed down. Neil hit the back of Blake, sent him off the track, and then slowed down to let him back through. But he slowed down right in the path of Bidster, and then everything got a bit more sort of arms in the air, and then unfortunately Blake got back on the track and spun himself round. So very unlucky there, and I'm sure that'll be looked into. But very unlucky for Blake. He was having an absolute monster of a drive there, but now he's back down in 9th place, so unlucky for him. But his teammate Red Bull still leads the way here at Monza. We're approaching the end of the penultimate lap. Bidster now second, but look who's behind him because of all that that's happened. TY is right behind him. One more lap for TY and he will be the champion. We'll have to see if we can keep the position. But Stevie now has been given a lifeline after all that's happened, because Neil, Tim and Woo and everyone else got held up. And now we've got Stevie in 4th place in the Mercedes. Can he make any more positions? Last lap of the race and the season. Red Bull starts the last lap. Bidster second, TY third, and TY is going to try and go for the 2nd place. Bidster says not on your life, sunshine. Defends the inside into the braking zone. Good job by Bids there and TY. And accelerating out of the first chicane, down towards the 2nd one. Very close behind each other now. Bidster's got a little bit of overtake. He's got to use that overtake before the end, but at least he's got it to use. Into the chicane. Over the 2-on-2 wheels. TY goes in a bit hot. Stevie could go for the overtake here, and everyone else closing up behind. Stevie goes for the overtake. Into 3rd place goes Stevie. TY down to 4th. Still championship winning position for TY. Rodder's trying to go around the outside of TY now. Rodder's really pulling out the textbook with the moves in it. Really trying to do a good move there on the outside, but very risky, and it doesn't pull off. Neil Farmack now alongside Tim into Ascari. Last lap pushes here at Monza, and Neil Farmack folds out of that, and now Woo goes around the outside of him. Neil down to 8th place. Last push to the last corner. Red Bull in the lead. Bidster second. Stevie third. Stevie's going to try and go for 2nd place here. Everyone's used their overtake, but out of the last corner, the winner of the last race of the season is Red Bull. Well done to Red Bull, a fantastic win for him. He wins the race. Stevie second from Bidster in 3rd, and TY 4th place is the new champion. TY, the champion of the Super Formula World Championship. Well done to TY. Rodder's 5th, Tim 6th, Woo 7th, Neil 8th. Blake unlucky in 9th place after having a fantastic race at the front. Keith holds on to 10th to hold off Jamo, but he now goes behind Nifty Dark Ninja, who then takes 11th place with a few fast laps there at the end. Ninja takes 11th place. We then have Jamo taking 12th place. I think those super soft tyres went off at the end, so unlucky for Jamo. Firepower in the 2nd Castrol car will be in 13th place. We've lost Bradders. I think he disconnected a few laps ago while all the mayhem was happening. And Will finish in 14th place, but very good job for Will, because even with the dodgy controller, he had the willpower. Will had the willpower to keep going, so big credit for that. And now we will go to the replays of the race, followed by the result. And now, guys, let's go and have a look at the replays from race 3. Okay, here's the first of the replays then, so on board with Tim going down towards turn 1, and you see Tim is trying to be as careful as he can, but then Keith and Rodders are side by side, so we're 3 wide, and Tim tries to give as much room as possible, and there's no room to turn in. Keith and Will get close together, and so does everyone else, and then Tim finds himself in the gravel a little bit and gets going, and you see Will there on the left, and there goes Red Bull through on the right, and that makes Firepower have to lift out the power and go back a bit. And then if we go on board with Jamo up ahead, you see Jamo in 3rd there, just goes too hot into the chicane on board with Rodders, and then he goes too far into the chicane and then runs wide. And now here's a replay of how Red Bull went back down the order after getting positions on the first lap into the first chicane. He's alongside Will, but then Will understeers because of his controller issues, not able to turn into the corner, and Red Bull then unfortunately gets squeezed out a bit and then goes down to 13th. And now here's something else that we missed on lap 3, going into the chicane with Keith and Woo into the braking zone. Will outbrakes himself, hits Woo straight, and then Woo has to go straight on. Then he gets reset. Will then ends up slowing down for Woo after he gets out of the corner. So good respectful racing there from Will, just a little honest mistake there from the Jordan driver. Now here's a replay of something else that happened on lap 4. We're going down to Ascari. Watch Tim and Bradders ahead. We're going to the braking zone. Bradders on the inside, Tim on the outside. And then Bradders goes in a bit hot and taps Tim off into the gravel, and Woo Woo takes advantage and goes around the outside of Bradders there as well. And then Tim ends up rejoining further back in 14th place. And now here's a replay of something that happened to Bidster on lap 10 before they went into the pit lane. Which watch Bidster here. We go out of Ascari, hits the curb, 2 wheels and through the gravel. Very lucky to keep it going though. And now here's a replay on board with Neil Farmack on lap 19, so you've got Bidster quite far behind. Into the braking zone, watch this. See Blake slows down for the apex, and Neil just hits him from behind and goes into the gravel. Then Bidster has nowhere to go, hits him from behind. Then Blakeney gets the power on in anger and spins round. And then Neil Farmack says, right, okay, well, I was going to let you through, but he spun, so Neil Farmack keeps going. And here's something that happened to Jamo for him to lose the back of Keeps. He, on the exit left or two, just rides in the gravel and then ends up spinning the car around and then ends up turning it around, waiting for Ninja to go through, finds a gear, and then gets the car turned around and then ends up down in 12th place. That's what happened to Jam. And the last replay and spin of the championship award goes to Nifty Dark Ninja. We go into Ascari, looks all good, but they're going to carry too much speed on the next one. Missed the apex and into the gravel, and round she goes into the wall and gets going again very quickly. Good recovery, but a nice little pirouette there to finish off the championship. So as we come back from the replays then, let's have a look at the final race results of the season. So the winner of the last race of the season is Red Bull. Well done to Red Bull. 2 seconds ahead of Stevie in at 2nd place in the Mercedes, and it is 3rd for Bidster in the McLaren. And then TY is 4th and is your champion. Well done to TY. Rodders in 5th in the Renault with Tim 6th in the Williams. Then it is 7th for Woo Woo in the independent car with Neil Farmack in the 7th Jordan in 8th as we go over the page. Then it's Blake in 9th in the Red Bull with Keith 10th in the Williams. Nifty Dark Ninja 11th with Jamo 12th in the Castrol Honda. We've got his teammate behind him in 13th, Firepower with Will 14th in the 7th Jordan, with Bradders rounding off the 15 at the end there. Woo Woo takes the fastest lap, a 1:28.6 on lap 9. And now guys, we go to the final point standings of the season. TY is your champion on 261 points, a big well done to TY. Bidster in 2nd on 251 with Stevie 3rd on 232. 228 for Neil Farmack in 4th. Red Bull 5th on 225, good position for him with Jamo equal 5th as well on 225. Rodders 7th on 218 with Seat 1 8th on 206. Woo Woo is 9th on 198 with Keith on 175 in 10th. Then we have Techno 11th on 154, 134 for Blake in 12th, Steve Palmer fan 13th on 116, 114 for Bradders in 14th, Firepower on 93 in 15th, with Will on 69 points for 16th. In the teams, McLaren win the teams championship. Well done to McLaren on 405 with Williams on 381, Red Bull Toyota on 359, 348 for Mercedes with Renault on 332, Castrol Honda on 318 and the 7-Up Jordan Toyota squad on 297. That's your standings, guys. So guys, as we come back from that then, your winner is Red Bull. He wins the race. Well done to Red Bull. A fantastic win. But your winner of the championship is TY. Well done to TY. There's his car. Let's try and get him some daylight. There we are. TY. Well done. And a very good championship win for him. And a good battle with Bidster most of the championship. But TY is your LPB Super Formula World Champion. So he will carry the number 1 again for next season. So guys, thank you for watching the LPB Super Formula World Championship. Hope you all enjoyed it, and I know I did. And we will see you guys next season. Take care, guys. Thank you everyone for watching that championship there. Don't forget to like and subscribe to LPB Racing for more championships in the future. It's been an absolutely brilliant championship, this one, the Super Formula World Championship, as you can see there. Hope you've all enjoyed it. I know I have, and we will see you guys next time. Thank you everyone. Take care.